January is a pretty exciting time for me because of all the limit resets financially, as well as the employer match reset. And so it's always a joy going into my birthday month doing a net worth update. So hello everyone and welcome to my February net worth update. A little bit late as we're getting towards the end of February already, but here we go. In case you're new here, I'm Raymond, a software engineer at Meta and on the path to financial independence and retiring early through a lot of diligent saving early on in my career. If you want to go ahead and follow along on my journey, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, so thank you so much in advance. Starting off with my Roth IRA, I have a total of $56,843.46 inside of that account, which includes the $7,500 contribution at the beginning of the year. Although I make over the limit allowed to directly contribute to a Roth IRA, there are methods around it, and so I'm still saving within my Roth IRA. Besides my Roth IRA, I now have two 401ks, one from my old employer and one from my current employer. In total, I have $160,734.86 across those two accounts. There is a bit of a discrepancy in terms of the actual account balance for my old employer's 401k, and that's because of the 401k match, which hasn't vested and likely never will. I also wanted to take advantage of the 401k match for my current employer, which does vest immediately. So I decided to over-contribute to my current 401k and take a distribution from my old one in order to make sure that I don't go over the limits. Moving on to my core accounts, which is really the combination of my checking, savings, and brokerage account, I have a total of $144,273.43 in those two accounts, one of which is now at Schwab. The Schwab account is new, and this isn't really like a diversification play or anything like that. It's just there because of the RSUs or the stocks that do vest from my current employer going into a Schwab account pretty seamlessly compared to, say, a Fidelity account. Finally, we have my health savings account, which is currently two accounts separate from each other, but will be one very, very shortly. And in total, I have $17,051.86 spread across those two accounts. In terms of my total liquid assets, then I have $378,903.61 as of the end of January. Unfortunately for me though, I still do have a little bit of debt, but fortunately for me this month, I was able to take some of the lifestyle stipend from my employer and use that towards fully paying off my student loans. To be fair, my student loans aren't a whole lot, $3,500 total at the beginning at a 2.5% interest rate. So I really could have just slow rolled this all the way through to the end, but I wanted just to tackle this because, well, I had the money, so why not? So I am officially clear of all of my student loan debt, but unfortunately I still have a little bit of medical debt from a hospital visit that I had a couple of years ago. In total, I still have about $814.22, which is on a 0% interest payment plan until the end of this year. All in all then, as of the end of January, I had a total liquid net worth of $378,089.39. In terms of an increase, this was $26,952.14 above what I was at the end of December, of which about $23,035.77 was directly from contributions. Another interesting milestone in February is my birthday. And in this particular case, I really wanted to hit $400,000 in terms of net worth before I hit the age of 24. But as you can probably see from the upload date of this video, that did not pan out. Unfortunately, I was just a couple of days short of that in terms of paychecks and other things like that. But maybe we'll see where we go from there when it comes to, say, like $500,000 or $600,000 and so on and so forth as I continue to age. February though is also a pretty exciting time in terms of raises and stock vesting, as well as a bonus payout in March. So I'm going to be really excited to share the progress that I've been able to make towards saving and investing in the coming months. In any case, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.